This is going to be like a diary. This is diary part 1 of making webtoons. This isn't like an easy thing for me. I actually have a very big issue about making webtoons because I have an issue with consistency, right? Whenever I would create them, I would eventually feel burnt out, I wouldn't be consistent, and then I would stop. But I learned a very good technique recently, which was to not overdo myself. Do a little amount every day, and then eventually you'd have a big amount at the end of the day, you know? Like, for example, I used to do like 20 panels a day. Yes, 20 panels. And that kind of, killed me and took me off my objective of making an entire 400 panels. So yeah, I fixed that. So my consistency is beautiful. I am consistent as fuck. Now I can actually make like 4 panels a day, because I have other stuff in my life, right? I can't just focus only on webtoons. Additionally, I have a second webtoon called Pixel Frame, which is a webtoon about movies versus games, where games kind of like fight the movies, because movies are making everything into games. So that's another webtoon that I'm making, and I'm using like a 3 panel per day type of regimen on that, so I don't burn out from that as well. But yeah, these things take time, and I have storyboards of them, I have stories of them, I have front covers, back covers, I got volumes of these types of things. I'm serious about this thing. I don't really encourage any webtoon artist or any comic, manga, anything to have assistants on their first day or on their first project. It's like life. You're meant to fail on the first attempt, right? And I feel like whenever somebody wants to start this type of thing, they have an assistant or friend to help them out. And that usually goes sideways, right? Because not everyone can see eye to eye. Not everyone can create alongside someone else passionately for a long period of time. It's very tough to do. So I would recommend anyone who was starting to establish it to just start with a one-shot, a quick webtoon, a quick manga, not anything too long, something you can handle by yourself. Because either your friend will be burnt out, you'll be burnt out, you won't realize your mistakes, and you're meant to learn. You're meant to learn from your mistakes by yourself. You can learn from other people, but the best way to fully understand yourself as an artist is to fail. You're meant to fail. And there's a lot of people nowadays who are very scared of failure, very scared of failing and being seen as this loser type of guy, you know? But they eventually realize when they get older and they never tried and they never put the effort in and they never wanted to fail, they kind of, didn't become an artist. They became a factory worker, Pizza Hut delivery driver, So I recommend any person, any manga, webtoon to fail alone. Because I think that's the best way to learn. It will stay in your head easily. Because if you are working alongside someone else, not only do you need to describe the entire story to them, but you also need to describe all the panels, all the backgrounds, every single thing, every minute tiny detail that they need to remember. And let me be real, it's not that many people who would be passionate like you on your own project. Unless they're like a background artist, which they don't really need that much information to be a background artist, which is fair enough. But if you do find that friend who's passionate like you, and they're staying on that project, and it's been 5 months and you're still doing it, not like planning, I'm talking about actually creating it, I applaud you. Because that's something very rare nowadays, especially for free. If they're working for free and they're passionate, well done. But yeah, if you want to know how far I am, I'm currently finished with episode 1. Now moving on to episode 2. I have the next 3 storyboards for the next episodes. I've fully colored it. I haven't rendered it properly. I plan to render it around July when I finish my exams. And yeah, I plan to turn this into a book. Pixel Frame, I don't turn into a book. I cannot monetize that. It is purely Nintendo, Disney, all of their assets. I cannot touch that. I cannot get any money from that. It's their assets. But my comic, I can. I'll turn it into a book. I'll turn it into volumes. People can buy it. They can read it if they want to read it. I mean, read it on Webtoons if you want. That's cool, I guess. I'm joking. Please read it on Webtoons when it comes out. It will definitely come out around July, August. That'll be around like episode 1. And then I'll start rendering each episode from episode 1 to episode 30 forwards on. But yeah, 40 panels an episode. It'll be around 1,500 panels altogether. Because I plan to do at least 30 to 40 episodes. I don't plan to do more than that. I plan to end it there. Pixel Frame should be out weekly, or at least every 12 days. It's going to be hard for me to balance both of these at the same time, so don't expect me to do too much. Alongside all of YouTube and all of Instagram shit, and then also having to deal with university, and yeah, the list goes on. Anyway, thank you for listening if you did listen. I know that there's not many people who are willing to listen to small creators nowadays, and they just want that quick dopamine boost of,
this YouTuber fell off, so we should clown him and say he's a bad guy because he's, I don't know, he made a song. I don't know.
But if you did listen and you did respect whatever I said, and I understand that not everyone can see eye to eye, and I respect you, and thank you for listening. I really respect it. Anyway, have a good day. That's about it. See ya.